Okay, this is Xubuntu. I am using Xubuntu. This is Xubuntu desktop. Most of the Linux-based operating system desktops are similar. It has an application launcher which contains applications. If we click on the application icon, it will launch. For example, click on accessories, then click on text editor mousepad, it will open. You can work with that tool. That's the purpose of application launcher, where we can see various applications arranged there, categorized into various based on various purposes. For example, internet related applications arranged in internet category, multimedia, where we can see screen reader, VLC player, office category, we can see LibreOffice, Zotero, then games, we can see there games like Ludo, graphics, where we can see image viewer. And same like Windows operating system, we can see a desktop where we can see the shortcut icons. We can also see here a recycle bin. It's called trash. Here is a trash. We can make it empty. And this is file manager, same like Windows file manager. If we click on it, we can see folders and files. This is the panel where we can see shortcuts to network, sound, these settings on the panel. If you want to change the wallpaper, right click on desktop settings, see the default wallpaper available here. If you want to add more wallpaper, you can add it. Okay, see here, shutdown button, restart button, and logout button. Next, we will see file manager. File manager we can launch from here. Shortcut is here. Otherwise, click on home. It does not like Windows operating system architecture. In Windows, we can see there program files. Installed application files are stored there, but and we can also see there the entire hard disk storage sliced into CDE drives. But here, no CDE drives here. It is sliced into a different manner. Okay. See here, file system, where all system files reside. Click on file system. These are the file system. No CDE drives there and no program files. I will explain you what are the folders here and its purpose. First is boot. Boot means when systems switch on, the operating hardware will on, the operating system will start. Boot folder contains programs, help the hardware, help the operating system to start. There is a component called grub. It's a software which help the computer to kickstart operating system, lead the user into operating system. Suppose you have Windows and Linux. You can see there, if you install both Windows and Linux in the same computer, it will list out Ubuntu, Windows available. You can select it and go to an operating system. The software is called grub. Files help the system to enter into or switch on to or turn it into various operating systems is called grub, and such files are stored in boot folder. Then the next important folder is etc. etc folder purpose is that inside this folder configuration files of all installed applications reside in etc. For example, you can see here Koha folder. Here all configuration files of Koha reside in this etc folder, etc Koha. For example, here is the file Koha common.conf. The extension of configuration files are .conf. Same way, we can see other application installed software's configuration files reside in etc folder. Next is home. Home means home of a user. When we install Ubuntu, we create a user. Here the username I entered here Vimal. System will create a folder called Vimal. That's the home of the user Vimal. See here, click on home. This is the first account I have created. Its name is Vimal. See here the directory. Inside that directory, the files I have created stored in various folders here. Each user created files save it in their home folder. Please wait for a moment. Okay. Okay. Suppose a user account created, the user all files created by him stored in his account folder, his home folder, that is in home. His name is here. Here we can find the files created by him. See, another user is called dspace is created, but I have no permission to enter into that user folder and access his files. We can create multiple accounts. We can see their folder, and inside their created files we can see. One more thing, we want to know the location of each folder. See, I am inside home folder of Vimal. To know its location, there is a shortcut Control L. I press on Control L. See here the location home Vimal. / means root folder. I mean, it's like a tree. It starts from tree. That is root. Then home. then Vimal. This is the location. This way we have to identify the location as / between each folder. To know its location, Control L. This is the location. / that's a root. Then home Vimal. Then next is OPT files. OPT files means the files we installed outside a third-party applications. It means Ubuntu has a software repository. We can install application directly from this repository. It has their own commands. I will show how it works. Suppose if we install applications outside from their repository, such applications files stored in OPT folder. For example, if you install any desk or team viewer, that is not part of Ubuntu software repository. That's third-party software. It installed in OPT folder. It resides. See here, for installation of DSpace, I installed Zoller. I downloaded the source code from its website and installed. Then Chrome. What is Google? Google means inside Google we can see here Chrome folder. Chrome is the proprietary browser of Google. We have to install it separately. That's a proprietary one, so it does not belong to Ubuntu repository. Its folder arrived here. These are the system files or binary files of Google Chrome. That's the purpose of OPT folder. Then USR folder. The purpose of USR folder is that we can find the installed software, source code, and other binary files in USR folder. For example, games, not games. For example, if you would like to find Koha source code after the installation, see user share, then search for Koha. This is a source code or binary files associated with the Koha. Okay, user share. Inside here we can see the mini folder. These are the software or applications installed from official software or applications installed from its software repository. See here PostgreSQL, Python, then Perl. We can see Perl. These are the official softwares. Then temporary folders are stored here. And one more thing, var means for example, inside var folder we can see here there's another folder called log means working history of various applications run. It also write down create entries its activities. If an error occur, if you see the log files, we can see what happened actually. For example, Koha, if you want to see any error, index error, intranet error log, open it. These are the entries, same like a diary. It record all the activities. If any error happens, just check or read the entries here. We can find the reason of the error. That's the purpose of var log. Okay. This way, Linux file or folder architecture, not like Windows. Boot for booting or starting. It helps to start the operating system. etc is where we can find the configuration files of installed applications. OPT for third-party applications be installed. We can find the source code there. Binary code is there. User share. We can find official applications source code reside there. Then var, we can find the log files here. Okay, this is the file architecture or file structure of Linux. See, Linux is an open source project. It make use different components or software components to build the distro or Linux operating system. Actually, Linux kernel they make use different applications for build an operating system. For example, this file manager is a part of a different project. Its name is Tunar. Name of the file manager is Tunar. It including XFCE or Xubuntu Linux. Tunar is the default file manager of XFCE. Same way, see here, terminal. It's on terminal here. Its name is XFCE for terminal. It also use LibreOffice. Accessories, we can see there, the default file manager is mousepad. In Genome Desktop, they use gedit text editor. Here, XFCE Desktop or Xubuntu Desktop use mousepad text editor. It's a lightweight text editor. Next thing is okay. One more essential component with any Linux operating system is terminal. Okay, actually, desktop gives graphical interface for the user, same like Windows operating system. It has application launcher, panel, icons, everything is there. If we click on the panel, Chrome extension, it will open. But many things we have to execute or apply through commands. For that purpose, we have to use terminal emulator. Terminal emulator means it's a tool we can apply commands, Linux commands using this tool. In most of the Linux operating system, we can find this terminal emulator from application launcher, either from accessories, otherwise we can find it from system. See, click on terminal emulator. For example, if you want to install Koha, you have to apply various commands. We need to apply these commands through this terminal. See, I will show you a simple example of how the purpose of terminal. For example, you want to see the version of Linux operating system, version of Xubuntu. Simple command is, before that, when we open terminal, we can see here Vimal. Vimal is the username, primary account. I log in as Vimal, so Vimal at Vimal. And there is a dollar sign. Dollar means I'm a normal user. I have no administrative privilege. I'm a normal user. So it's a dollar sign is there. The username is Vimal. Okay. If you want to know the Xubuntu version you have, Ubuntu version you have, to check there is a command lsb underscore release -a. This is a command to display the Ubuntu version lsb underscore release hyphen a. It shows the distribution name, its version name, and its code name. Ubuntu 22.04.2. Its code name is Jammy Jellyfish. Okay. If you want to see the hardware profile of your terminal, list ls means list CPU. Okay. If we enter it, see what kind of hardware you have. See here, architecture 64-bit architecture, then CPU 4 core, then Intel is the processor. Model number is Intel Core i3, CPU 2 gigahertz clock speed. Okay, CPU maximum megahertz. Its clock speed is also mentioned here. Okay, this is the hardware different kinds of uh, commands there for different purposes. If you want to clear the screen, screen will become clear. Another thing we have to know about this Linux command is that uh, these commands are case sensitive. Case sensitive means we have to apply the command as such. If you make any changes in the command, it will not work. For example, earlier previous command was ls CPU. It works very well if you click on it. But I type it ls, make a space, then type CPU. It says that no such command is there. Okay, that's case sensitive. If you type lsb underscore release, if you made a mistake, release hyphen a, says that no such command is there. Okay, we have to be careful while applying the command. It's case sensitive, otherwise it will not work. As a beginner, make a lot of mistakes while applying this command. They do not care about the capital letter, small letter things. See, ls cpu, it will not work. ls cpu will work. That's the difference. See one more thing, lsb underscore release hyphen a. Here is a space hyphen a. Then only it works. If you miss the space hyphen a, it will not work. This is a common mistakes chance. The beginners will, it leads to error. Many people try to install using the manual, DSpace manual, Koha manual, but many people end in error because they don't concern about this case sensitivity of the commands. Okay. Then we can type who am I? Who is the current user? It says that Vimal. Its name is Vimal. Then what is the current working directory? PWD, public workplace. PWD. See the location, /home. There is a separator Vimal. In file manager, we can see this is the home folder, but in terminal, we can see this is the location. PWD, it will show the location, current location. If you see here inside home folder, see the files and folders we can see in graphical mode, we can see here. But in terminal, if you want to see or display the contents inside home folder, type ls. It will display like this. No icon, only text will be there. we have to familiar this mode, because if you plan to host in Koha in a cloud, we will not get any desktop like this. We only have a terminal will be there. We have to type the commands and manage the installation. You will not get anything graphical visualization. See here, ls, it display the contents. See here, desktop is there, document is there, downloads is there. Okay, and ls -a, it also display hidden and all commands along with the hidden files and folders. ls-l show folders with the various permissions. I will tell detail about permission later. Okay. And one more simple command is date. If you want to see today's date and time, type date. See here, current date and time, Wednesday, 15 March 2023. To clear the screen, type clear. To know the IP address of your PC, IP-A. Many commands available to display the IP address. If config. Okay, if config does not work, you have to install it, then only display. I will tell in detail how to install a command today. Okay. See how to create a folder from command line. In normal file manager way, we can create a folder by right clicking, create folder. You can give the name Tom. This is the folder. You can enter inside here. It's blank. And if you want to create a file inside, create a document, plain text. See the file. Open it. And save it. This way, using the desktop, we can create the file. In the same thing, we can do with the help of a terminal. Okay. What we did is we created a folder from here, and inside we created a file. This is very easy. This is easy for beginners. If you want to create a file, folder and file using terminal, there's a separate command, mkdir, that is make directory. Next is Sunil. Folder with the name Sunil created here. Okay. How to enter inside the folder Sunil? Just list out the directory in the home folder. See here, Sunil. Okay, Sunil is here. How to enter inside Sunil? CD Sunil. See here, I am inside folder Sunil. Okay, display the content inside Sunil, ls nothing is there. If you want to exit from Sunil folder, CD space double space. Okay, you are exited from Sunil. Now you are in home folder. And okay, we are again go inside, enter inside the Sunil folder, CD Sunil. We want to create a text file inside the folder Sunil. The command is mousepad. Mousepad is a text editor. Using mousepad, we are going to create a file, sorry, a file with the file name mousepad tom.txt. File will open. We will type something and save it and close it. See, Tom file created inside to Sunil folder. This way we can do the same things in using terminal. We must be familiar with the terminal, then only we can apply the commands and manage the installation and maintenance of softwares like Koha and DSpace. These commands I mentioned in the document shared with you, Introduction to Ubuntu Linux. Then, okay, these are the basics of Linux command. Hundreds of Linux commands available. These are the basic things. Enter into a folder, create a text file, open a text file. I will show you one more thing. How to open a text file from terminal. Suppose a text file inside the folder Sunil. We are the terminal. The command is mousepad. First we enter into the folder Sunil. Now we are inside Sunil. Next we are going to open the text file using the text editor mousepad. First we enter the text editor name mousepad, then type the file name tom.txt. No need to type all the we can autofill the file name. We know the first two letter tom, then press on tab button, file name will autofill. Okay, then enter. The file will open here. And one more text editor is here, that is nano tom.txt. Same like mousepad, there is a nano text editor, tom.text editor. This is the text editor. It will open in the terminal. Control O to save the file. If you want to type it, Control O, then Control X. See. For beginners, these commands are maybe confusing. We have to try it, then only we can familiar with these commands. Then only we can manage the installation of open source software. Okay, next we will see one more thing. How to become a root user. Now I log in as a normal user. I open the terminal as a normal user. Then apply the commands as a normal user. I am not an administrator. To get administrative power, you need to type one more thing, sudo super user do. It means if we apply the command sudo along with the other commands, you will get a administrative power. See here, now you are a normal user, so a dollar symbol is there. To get super user power, you have to type sudo. Okay. I will show you the example. If you want to open a particular configuration file of Koha, that is in this file system etc, where we can find the Koha folder. We want to open this file. You can see here this file is locked. Only administrator can open it. If I am trying to open it, it will not open. See, failed to open document. How can I open it? First I have to enter in this folder location from terminal. See the location, Control L. See here. See how I am going to enter inside this folder. CD etc Koha sites library. CD is then location etc Koha sites library and enter. See here in blue letter you are inside this location. Then type ls. See the files. We want to open this file. How to open? In normal case, we can open it. We have to make some changes. We have to apply the command sudo. Then type the text editor name, mousepad, sudo. You get administrative power. Then the name text editor. Then file name Koha - press tab button to autofill. Otherwise, make a spelling mistake will happen. File will not open. Sudo space mousepad koha-conf.xml. I am opening. See, I apply sudo command. It asks a password. The administrative password it asks. I type it. It does not display anything on the password. In Windows, if you type something password, some star will come. Here nothing will come. Just type the password and enter it. This is the file. We can make changes here and save it. Okay. This way sudo command will work. We need some administrative power. We have to add sudo command along with the command. I am returned to home folder, type cd. See here. Anyway, by practice, you will become familiar with these commands. Anyway, if possible, print out the book and try these commands on Ubuntu. See, we are going to learn some Ubuntu-based commands. Some commands essential to learn when work with Ubuntu. First command is updating your operating system. We install the operating system. After successful installation, we have to update the operating system into new. The reason is that your operating system may be released few months back. Linux has constant updates. Lot of packages also already released. Then we have to update all the packages into new one. See, lot of applications has new version arrived. Our ISO file may be published a few months back, many months back. We have to make it new. We have to apply the command to make it new. First command is sudo you need administrative power. So we type sudo. Next is sudo apt. Apt means advanced package management tool. This is a tool make use by Debian and Ubuntu Linux operating system to manage the applications or packages. The reason is that suppose you want to install a new application or software from repository, Ubuntu repository, you have to apply this command sudo apt, then update. Okay, this command will check. This command will check uh, your operating systems combines lot of packages and tools. What are we need to check it whether updates are available for the packages, already installed packages, whether updates are available. Sudo space apt update. I am going to enter. This time I apply sudo apt update. It didn't ask the password. The reason is that first time we give the password for 15 minutes it does not ask the password, and the next things that the same person apply the command again. No need to again and again apply the password. After 15 minutes the session will expire. We have to give, if you give any command, we have to give the password. See, these are the software repositories. Software repositories means server computer where new versions of applications or software stored. These are server computer located in India. In India, 4 or 5 Ubuntu software repositories available. When we apply this command, it makes connection, establish a connection to these software repositories and check uh, any new updates of the software already applied, already installed in our PC available or not. It collects information regarding new updates. See here. Once again, sudo apt update. Case sensitive, don't type like this, it will not work. Sudo apt update. Next command is it collected information and found that some packages has updates. Then we are going to apply these updates into the system. For that, we have to download the new packages into the system. Then we have to unpack it and install it. For that purpose, we have to apply the command sudo apt upgrade. This is the two command. It makes your system new. Sudo space apt upgrade. See there, nothing new. I frequently update it. Otherwise, it lists out which applications has updates available. Then we can download it and it install. Okay, here no new updates available. Okay, after the installation, we have to apply these two commands sudo apt update. After that, sudo apt upgrade. How to combine two commands sudo apt update and sudo apt upgrade. These two commands will consecutively work. No need to apply one by one. Suppose upgrades may be lot of commands to download and install. It takes time, so we can combine two commands sudo apt update, two and simple sudo apt upgrade. Enter it. See here, after applying the first command, the second command will work. Okay. The next command is how to install a new application or software from software repository. For example, you want to install a movie player or music player to into your system. You know one uh, you know many music players available. VLC player is very familiar. VLC player. If you want to install VLC player, it's this software is open source. Its package already available in the repository. We have to apply the command. Uh, see sudo apt install VLC. That's the name of the application. We know the name of the application. We type VLC. How to know the name of the application? I am familiar with the command, so I apply the command VLC sudo apt install VLC. If you have doubt, you can visit their website. Windows, Linux, Ubuntu. See there, sudo apt install um, okay, sudo apt install VLC. See, it says that this number of applications has to download and install it. To after that VLC will be available. This is a list of dependency files and the application file needed to get 24.1 MB of RKs. It asks the confirmation. Do you want to continue? Type Y. Enter. It began to download these packages from the repository. First it download it into system, then unpack it and install it. See, fetched 24.1 MB. Now it's unpacking and it plays in various places. For example, you share etc or deploy these packages. It's completed. You can see here multimedia VLC for media player icon is there. This way we can install applications. We need to know its original name. One more command sudo apt install. You want to install a new application called FileZilla. FileZilla is a FTP file transfer protocol application helpful to upload files or manage files from reside in your website hosting cloud server. Okay, sudo apt install FileZilla, enter it. Confirmation give Y. See, in internet section, we can see FileZilla. Okay. How to install without any confirmation? Sudo apt install. One more application, Bluefish -y. It will not ask the confirmation. It will directly download it. See. You may feel difficult in the initial time we apply these commands, but after familiar with it, this is the convenient or easiest method. This way we can install applications available in Ubuntu software repository. See, apt is the package management tool make use by Debian and Ubuntu. But this is platform dependent. Platform dependent means this APT system available with works with Ubuntu and Debian. It does not works with Fedora or Red Hat. They have another package management system called RPM, package container called RPM. Here Debian. Okay, we use apt package management tool for installation and uninstallation of packages. How to uninstall a particular application we have installed. See here sudo apt remove VLC. Okay, to uninstall VLC player, apply the command sudo apt remove VLC. It will uninstall it. Give the confirmation. See here VLC player disappeared. The same way we can remove sudo apt remove more than one application in a single stretch, Bluefish and FileZilla. Okay, we can type the application name together, more than one application name together, press enter. We can uninstall it. This way we can install and uninstall applications. This apt system is platform dependent. It's available with Debian. And Ubuntu introduced another platform independent application management system called Snapcraft. Snap. I will show how it works. Snapcraft. This thing we can install it in any Linux-based operating system, whether Fedora or Debian, Ubuntu, Arch Linux, Gentoo Linux, we can install it. It has their own set of command. For example, if you want to install Zotero reference management software, in normal case, Zotero installation is difficult if we download a source code from Zotero website. But here we can, it's platform independent package. Snapcraft features platform independent. Zotero package is available there to install it. 6.0 version install. This is the command sudo. Instead of apt, you can see here snap install Zotero. Okay, just copy this command sudo snap install Zotero snap. This is the application name and paste here. Snap is already Zotero is already installed. I will show you one more application installation from Snapcraft. For example, you want to install Spotify. Spotify is a music player. Okay, how to do it? Click on Spotify. Click on install button. See the command sudo snap install Spotify. Either copy paste it, otherwise sudo snap install Spotify. If you remember, recall the name of the application, type it. So instead of apt, you can see there snap. After the installation, Spotify appear on Ubuntu multimedia or music. It will appear here. Why I give more concentration on these command like things? Because uh, everywhere we can get Koha in training, but we learn familiar things. But these things nobody will teach you. This is the basic. This is the platform from where we have to start. See Spotify icon arrived here. Okay, we can take a 10-minute break. We will reassemble here 8 past 10. Okay. After the break, we will learn how to install third-party applications from other sites like AnyDesk, TeamViewer. Spotify open. You can log in it. Okay, let's have a break.